Lagos is more than a city. It is a culture. Beneath its skyline and steady movement lies a heritage shaped by centuries of leadership, lineage, artistry, and belief. Here, tradition is not hidden in history books. It lives in the streets. It breathes through the people. It moves from one generation to the next. And when Lagos expresses its cultural identity at its highest form, it does so in white. This is the Eyo Festival, a sacred cultural rite of passage where history, hierarchy, and honor come together as one. It is not staged, it is inherited. Not annual, but significant. A moment when Lagos does not simply celebrate, it preserves. The Eyo Festival is not an annual celebration. It is not marked by calendar dates or tourist seasons. It is called upon in moments of great significance to honor the passing of an Oba of Lagos or a distinguished, illustrious son or daughter of the city of Lagos. Eyo is remembrance in motion, a ceremonial farewell, a public expression of honor and continuity. Eyo belongs to Isale Eko, the historic heart of Lagos Island. Here, traditions are guarded, not displayed, passed down, not performed. And at the center of this tradition are the Eyo groups. In preparing this documentary, we visited some of the historic Eyo groups, the Oniko, the Ologede, and the Bajulaiye. Within their quarters, we sat with chiefs and custodians, men whose responsibility is not simply ceremonial, but generational. They spoke of discipline, of hierarchy, of sacred responsibility. For them, Eyo is not a costume, it is a duty.
Ẹ ṣe rí àwọn òòṣà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn nígbà tí wọ́n máa gbé wọn dé láti Benin tó ti ń gbé wọn bọ̀. Òkè pa. Mo mọ̀ pé ìlú ò tí rí báyìí gbà yẹn, etí omi ló ń pè lókè pa lọ́nà bí àìlọ́run yìí. Nígbà tó dé síbẹ̀, tó máa kó gbogbo àwọn òòṣà yìí, wọ́n kó wọn sí ilé alámùwà, agboolé alámùwà ló máa ń pè ibẹ̀. Kí ni ibẹ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ ni wípé ibẹ̀ yẹn gangan ni Ògún yẹn jẹ́ kan nínú ọmọ Mọ́lákin. Ó jẹ́ ọmọ Mọ́lákin tí Mọ́lákin ló bí Ádámù, òun ló bí Ṣòkun. Mọ́lákin ló bí Ádámù, ló bí Sọ́gbọ̀ àti Láńṣòro. So Ádámù ló wá bí Ògún Alágbèjì. So Ògún yẹn ọdẹ ni, alágbára dẹ̀ ni. Ibi tó ń pè ní alámùwà yẹn ni ó máa ń ta pàrà sí, ló máa ń ta àti bàbà tí ó fi ń ibẹ̀ lọ ti máa dẹjọ́ òkú tó rùn bá máa àti bàbà yẹn lọ máa tẹ́ abẹ́ lọ ti máa fàṣe kíní àjẹ́ tó máa lọ fi pẹja. So nígbà tó yọ di pé wọ́n bẹ̀ sí ní dibẹ̀ yẹn náà pé ó ti ń di pé nǹkan tó ń cover. Nígbà táwọn òòṣà yẹn máa dé ibẹ̀ ni mẹ́ẹ̀ta dé sí ilé àwọn baba ńlá wa níbẹ̀. Nígbà tó wá di wípé wọ́n bá ń bímọ níbẹ̀ ó máa kú, wọ́n bá ṣe báyìí ó máa kú, kí ló dé, kí ló fà á? Ṣẹ̀nà pé àwọn Yorùbá nígbàgbọ́ lórí kó máa lọ bèrè gbogbo ẹmọ ní tíyàn bá béèrè ọ̀nà ló máa mọ̀nà. Nígbà tí wọ́n wá béèrè sí, wọ́n ní pé àwọn òòṣà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yìí ò gbọdọ̀ sí lójú kan pé nǹkan tó ń fa àwọn babaláwo báyìí pé òkè ìyẹn Ògún Alágbèjì pé èyí tó tiẹ̀ fáyìn jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí kóhun mú yẹn dání, ìyẹn ni Oniko. So méjì yòókù, ìkan lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Ologede láì sọ́gbọ̀. Wọ́n ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ka tó dé mẹ́wàá jù àwọn babaláwo pé èyí tó rẹwà bí lèmi máa mú dání. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ rí gbogbo náà lóòótọ́, bóníkò bá jáde, bọ́lọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ bá jáde, bádímú bá jáde, ẹ mọ̀ pé Oniko ló rẹwà jù. So ìdí tí àwa fi mú Oniko ni. Ẹ ṣé. Ní ọjọ́ tí kábíyèsí bá ti dájọ́ pé ìjọba yìí o, Ẹ̀yọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe o, àwọn Ẹ̀yọ̀ òrìṣà adímú wọn náà wá lọ dífá pé ìjọ wo ni kí àwọn ṣí àwẹ̀ láti ṣètùtù Ẹ̀yọ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Tọ́wọ́n bá ti mújọ́, tó bá ti ṣí àwẹ̀, tó bá ti ṣètùtù, àwọn làbà náà ṣe likewise àwa Oniko náà, yẹn àwọn alákọ̀ọ́tẹ̀ púpà mú sọ yẹn o. So àwọn Oniko náà a máa ṣí àwẹ̀ wa. Tàbá dẹ̀ ti wá ṣí àwẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó túmọ̀ sí pé àkọ́kọ́ ṣe gbogbo ètùtù wípé gbogbo ìrìn àjò wa níjọ́ Ẹ̀yọ̀ àti before ìjọ́ Ẹ̀yọ̀, gbogbo ibi tí àwọn ọmọ wa bá wà tó ń bọ̀ wá bá wa ṣe Ẹ̀yọ̀ tó ṣe máa ṣe kọ́ ṣe ètùtù yẹn. Tàbá wá ṣe ètùtù yẹn tán, a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá announce gbogbo aráàlú wípé Ẹ̀yọ̀ wa máa jáde nígbà, a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpàdé Ẹ̀yọ̀ òrìṣà Oniko nígbà báyìí. So gbogbo àwọn members wa tó bá wá ń wá ń gbà yẹn, àti níwò àti òdò tó bá ń wá, àwa máa ń fún wọn ní form tí wọ́n máa fill kó tó di wípé a gbà wọ́n. Tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn pàtàkì láàrin ìlú ló máa sign fún, ló máa dúró fún wọn pé àwọn dúró fẹ́ nìyí pé yes, kò ń ṣe ọmọkọmọ kó ká wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ screening wa. Ìtàbádẹ̀ ti rí wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí òbẹ́ bá ti aráyé mu, a ní kí ó sún síwájú fún wa pé a fẹ́. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá máa ń ṣe kó di pé Ẹ̀yọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni.
Abara yẹ̀wò.
Abara yẹ̀wò yẹ̀kẹ́.
Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ ìjìlù.
Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ mọ́lákin.
Eégún onígẹmọ.
Òrìṣà Alágbèjì.
Òkúta ńlá ṣèrú gbáragbó.
Ìgboro.
Yes, it's to show our staff, our symbol. You see, we said Orisha Ologede. To know that we are the Orisha Ologede, you must see the leaves of the Ogede, that the leaves of the banana on the staff, so that we know that it is Eyo Orisha Ologede that is coming. Because the other Eyo, they have their own symbols, which they put on their staffs. You see, this is Ewe Ogede. And for what I've said before, to get this thing now, because Lagos Island, we can't get it in Lagos Island now. We have to go far away down to Badagry and to other side there, because most of our farm here or our something here, we can't see it. Before we go to Ikoyi, we see it in Ikoyi, Victoria Island, but now we have to go far down to Badagry or Ikorodu side before you can see it. And it's very, very important to be on the staff so that it will show that Ologede, the Eyo that was coming, that is coming now is Ologede. Before you may not see our Osha, but you will see this one, so that we tell you that the Ologede are coming. They use Eyo here in Lagos for burial of dignities like Oba, Chiefs, and other dignities, even the past late governors, like the one we want to do now before the late governor Sir Michael Otedola. They use Eyo to remember them. Eyo is not just what we just do, like the other people just take Eyo to any character. Eyo is not a character. It's a spiritual something, which our forefathers used for a purpose of burial, not for wedding, not for any other character things that you want to do something in a theater or a entertainment to entertain. It's not like the one we want to do now, since our Oba, the Agogoro Eyo, have pronounced that there's going to be Eyo. So many activities have started. Even from the earth, they have been performing some necessary ritual, necessary prayers, which the others like us have been performing. More members will come. They will come, we initiate them, we talk to them, we tell them what we want, and we tell them what we don't want. Eyo is very, very important. And when we do Eyo, after the staging of the Eyo, after staging of Eyo, many things will come. There will be peace. There will be harmony. Like the one we are doing now, many people have made money. Financially, Eyo is good because there are some people who will sell asho. There are some people who will sell Opambata. There are some cap makers. We call the Eyo cap ate. Some people call it aga. There are some family which it is their work. If you go to Ogumade compound now, you will see them there. There are some, the tailor will gain from it. The food seller will gain from it. The beer seller will gain from it. Many people, even the press, it is a something that we pray that we do it often. But it's not just what people are thinking. Because from that day, Oba have pronounced that Eyo, so many things would have been done. You see that when you go around Lagos, you see Lagos has become peace. Because so many people we meet at the various group of Eyo. Some people have come because of it from America, from Canada, from London, from Abuja, from so many places. And the last one we staged was 2017. From 2017 to this year is almost 8 years plus. And people are meeting now. Since then, they have not met. But now they are meeting, they are seeing each other. You see, it's a joyful something. That is why we love Eyo. Even if there's two groups within this, and they have fight. But when they met within the group of one Eyo, they will be friends. There will be peace. Ṣé torí question yẹn, àwọn bàbá Isale Eko wọ́n ní òǹbálabálà, a ò mẹ́ni tó kọ́ ìyẹn ìlà àtẹ́wọ́, abá bàbá wa níṣẹ̀ṣe ni. From beginning I told you, mo sọ fún ẹ pé Èjìlù Mọ́lákin, àwọn ni wọ́n ní òòṣà yẹn Eyo ọ̀tọ̀, àwọn òòṣà ọ̀tọ̀. From beginning nígbà tí wọ́n ń jó ní òkè pa nípòyì, àwọn òòṣà yẹn náà ń jó kán tó kó wọn wá s'Èkó ńbí. Òòṣà yẹn ti wà láti òde Ìbẹ̀fún Ìdọ́wà wá s'Èkó yìí. Àwọn Èjìlù Mọ́lákin ló ní wọ́n, ló ní òòṣà Ologede. Oye, ìgbà yẹn náà ló ti di tó ti ń ṣeré, tó ń ṣe lókè pa. Nígbà tó yá tó di pé wọ́n ti débí, ní àṣẹ ọba wá pé kán fún wọn ní àwọn tó máa guide wọn, kán máa bá so mọ́ wọn, káwọn èèyàn má bàa sọ wọ́n di torí òrìṣà ni wọ́n lẹ́yọ̀ fi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá kún wọn ó ti wà tipẹ́ láti gbà wáṣẹ̀ ní òòṣà olúgbani òòṣà ọlọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ ló ti wà bí àwọn òòṣà yòókù ni oye kì í ṣe kan tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn more than 300 years more than that yeah every òrìṣà has their own like us here now I told you that the òrìṣà belong to Ejilu and Malakin. There's one saying by our forefathers. They say Ejilu mi jayé, ìjayé Malakin yàtọ̀. Àwọn ọmọ ìyá méjì wọ́n yọ̀ ìyá àjàká. Wọ́n mú ẹyọ̀ bọ̀ tán fi ṣolótùú ẹyọ̀. Oyè ẹyọ̀ Ejilu Malakin ni ẹyọ̀ ọlọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ tán jẹ́ cousin sí Ẹfúnyẹmí Olúgbani tó jẹ́ ìyá Ìrẹ̀lú Kútì oyè èyí náà máa ń sọ pé ìmàlẹ̀ Ìjìlù ìmàlẹ̀ Ìjìlù àjẹ́kẹ́ olókùnrin paradà òkúta ńlá ṣe lè gbárago that is some of it but the most important of it is ìmọ̀lẹ̀ Ìjìlù ìmọ̀lẹ̀ Mọ́lákin. You see, that is the first one. The second one, when our Orisha is out, is when it's out, you see it outside, going. That is òkúta ńlá tí lè gbárago. Migboro títì. That is it. Ìmàlẹ̀ Ìjìlù. That is the first one because the mole, that is the deities, belong to Ejilu Malaki.
Well, my name is Prince Ayodele Eko. I'm currently the Bajulaiye of Lagos, which is one of the white capitals in Lagos. And I belong to the Agogoro class of chiefs, who are the world chiefs in Lagos. So the name of my Eyo is Eyo Bajulaiye Eyo. We have 5 Eyo Orishas, right? The number 1 is the Eyo Adimu, who is the supreme head of all the Orishas. Then you have Okanlaba, then you have Oniko, you have Ologede and Agere. Amongst these 5, 3 has a traditional roles that they play on the eve of the Eyo, which is being led by Adimu, then Oniko and Ologede. Those are the 3 that have a traditional role that they played before Eyo comes out. And on the Eyo day, the first Orisha that comes out is Adimu, then followed by Okanlaba, Oniko, Ologede, and Agere before all the other Eyo Igas. You see, it's forbidden. That's why you see Igas like Ojora, who are on the mainland, Oloto, Oniru, who are on the lake side. Eyo don't cross over the ocean or the river. That's why they use their family houses. Like Elegushi now, it's somewhere in Lafiaji that the Eyo will come out. So Ojora, they are in Idumota here, and many of them like that. Oloto comes out at Agodoba, which is my mother's family home, right? So Eyo is not allowed to be performed outside the Lagos Island on that day. Any Eyo that does that can be arrested and be prosecuted because it's not allowed. Well, if we could recollect a few years ago, the Eyo became something of international stature when the government and the Oba of Lagos moved the procession of Eyo from Idumota to TVS. That has opened the gate for many people all over the world, to troop in and, witness the Eyo Festival in a big form, unlike before, where the space in Idumota was too confined to, just certain area. But for now, many people have been participating. People are coming from all over the world. like Brazil, America, Spain, UK, so on and so forth. So it has expanded, dramatically. Well, the festival actually starts from the day that the Oba of Lagos announced that Eyo is coming up on so date, which he did about 3 weeks ago. So then, the Sunday before the Saturday that the Eyo will be performed, right? The Sunday before the Saturday, the Adamorisha cult will come out with their Opambata to let the people know that coming Saturday, Eyo will be performed. Adamorisha play will be performed. Then followed by Okanlaba on Monday, Oniko on Tuesday, Ologede Wednesday, Agogoro Thursday. Then you have the eve of the Eyo on Friday. Okay? So the Eyo actually starts from the day that Oba of Lagos. That's because the preparation is much more than the Eyo itself. Our organization of Lagos Island, I don't think it has affected us negatively. It has even improved, what we call Lagos Island, the corridors, because it has opened up many businesses. So the positives are much more than the negatives, right? Unlike before, when there is no much space for people, you have 3-story buildings, now you have 2-story buildings, so people can go up and watch the Eyo, even families from near and far.
Before the festival day, there is a declaration, IJADE OPA, the public appearance of the Opambata, a sacred signal that Eyo will be held. The city prepares, the custodians mobilize, tradition steps forward. But before the Opambata can appear, before the Eyo can walk, there are hands that shape tradition. We met with the carvers, craftsmen entrusted with creating the sacred staff carried by the Eyos. From carefully selected wood, they carve with patience and precision. Each cut intentional, each detail meaningful.
Gbogbo bí ká ti ń gé lórí Badagry, ojú ti sú síwájú, ó ti sú gan nítorí tábà tó lọ sí bírú ìwòrò àjìjò, a máa wọkọ̀ sọ́dá, eléyìí tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi, a wọkọ̀ sọ́dá sí áíláàdì míì, ká tó rí eléyìí gbé wálé.
For these artisans, the staff is not merely wood. It is authority. It is identity. It is history held in the palm of a hand. Through their craft, tradition becomes tangible.
Agogoro Eyo. Àmì kan pa àwọn odídẹrẹ́ ẹ̀ máa ṣẹṣẹ odídẹrẹ́ ìran nàbà alábà ẹ̀ máa ṣẹṣẹ ọjọ́ yóò balẹ̀ ní nàbà alábà bíbí dárí wọ́gbó ẹ̀fín wọ́n bá wá ṣe yín ní méjì alágẹrẹ méjì ìtàkùn méjì tí ìṣọ̀kan yìí méjì kábíyèsí mọ́lẹ́ ṣàwọn títí níbi tán ti mí ìbábẹ́rẹ́ gúnyán tí kò gbọdọ̀ kán ẹ̀ṣàwọ̀ títí níbi tán ti mí fẹ́ pẹ́ pàṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí kò gbọdọ̀ dànù ọ̀run mi náà ṣàwọ̀ ó gbọ́ méjì ilẹ̀kẹ̀ kábíyèsí ọba Akiolu mọ́lẹ́ ẹ̀ṣàwọ̀ ní mẹ̀sì kọ́lé
ẹ ṣàwọn onímọ̀dé ráyè ẹ̀yin lọ máa bá wọn jẹ ẹ̀yin lọ máa bá wọn mu ẹ̀yin lọ máa bá wọn ibi tí kàkàkàwọ́ tẹ́ àwọ̀ àrògùn kàkàkàwọ́ tẹ́ àwọ̀ àrọ̀sà torí ẹ̀ tẹ́ àwọ̀ òun lẹ́ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni ní mẹ́síkọ́lé nímọ̀dé ráyè.
Òun fẹ́ àwọn ìdáni, òun fẹ́ òfo àti àṣírí oní ẹ̀dínwó lọ́dọ̀.
Èyí àgbọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ wa lù gbàtìgbà. Èyí àtọ́ ẹ̀tọ́. Èyí àìkú, èyí àìrùn, ẹ̀mọ́ lọ́wọ́, ẹ̀mọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ẹ̀mọ́ tímọ́ létí mọ́rí, tímọ́ lára mọ́ mọ́mọ́. Ó ní wọ́n máa ń tẹ̀gìrì òrèrè àwọn ọjà alágẹ́mọ́ ìmọ̀ sáfúta. Ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ṣí lọ́la yàwó obìnrin dùgbẹ́ tó kọ́ ti kú nílẹ̀ ní Jàpá lè sí máa bọ́ mọ́lú kéré sí nílẹ̀ bá rẹ̀ ṣáàtàwó àtọ̀gbọ̀ mọ́kànlá lójúlé ti kábíyèsí Agíolú oníbi tí yín bá yọjú lọ́gbẹ̀rí akọgbẹ̀rí lẹ́sẹ̀ pé wọ́n wẹ̀ máa lọ́gbọ̀gì Opambata yìí máa kọ́ wọ́n ìdí ìpìlẹ̀ àjọ ìdílé máa jẹ́ wọ́n ìdílé máa ti lọ́ka gbogbo lọ́nà àwọn yàrá ti ní àjọ rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ àwọn ìdílé máa bí nìkan máa ń gidi oṣù káwé máa bí nínú ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ní mẹ́sì kọ́lé ní mọ́lẹ́ aráyè.
On the eve of the festival comes Aisun, a vigil of reflection and festivity. Drums echo across Lagos Island, families gather, elders observe, voices chant into the night. Aisun is where anticipation meets devotion, where remembrance deepens. As dawn approaches, the city waits. With the first light of morning, the transformation begins. From different quarters, the Eyos emerge, flowing white garments, wide-brimmed hats, ceremonial staffs in hand. They move with grace and restraint, each step deliberate, each presence symbolic. The Adimu, the Laba group, the Oniko, the Ologede, and the Angeri. Each group carrying its own authority and lineage. Their chiefs oversee order and discipline, ensuring the rites are observed with dignity. Through them, the structure of Eyo remains intact, as it has for generations. As the Eyos process through Lagos Island, the city becomes a shared space of honor. Residents watch from balconies. Children walk alongside tradition. Visitors witness a living heritage, rare and profound. This is not staged, it is lived. Agogoro Eyo, a salute to the majesty of the masquerade. Mo yọ̀ fún ẹ, mo yọ̀ fúnra mi. I rejoice for you, and I rejoice for myself. At Loving Lagos, we believe cultural heritage must be preserved with care. By visiting the custodians, by listening to the chiefs, and documenting the craftsmen, we honor not just the festival day, but the generations that sustain it.